for these problems, they may be or feel a little bit more difficult because now we have to draw our own well-labeled picture, and then we're still going to continue to write angle addition statements and solve for the following. So we have angle PAT is complementary to TAW. So we have to think about, what does complementary mean? Complementary means that these two angles are going to add to 90 degrees. So that means that in my diagram, I have to have a 90-degree angle. So then it tells me that PAT is complementary to TAW. So notice that the A is always in the middle. So that's a dead giveaway that this little point right here, that's going to be my A. So if I do PA and draw a line over here, label this T, then to get TAW, I have TA, and then I have the W that I can write there. So now we just have to substitute in the values that they tell us, or the expressions. So if measurement of angle PAT is 9x plus 2, so we're going to write that for that angle, 9x plus 2. And then measurement of angle TAW is 3x plus 4. I'm going to have to fix that double positive right there. So 3x plus 4. We're going to solve for x, and we're going to be finding the measurement of angle PAT. So I just kind of like to highlight the angle that I'm supposed to be solving for. So let's write our angle addition statement. So we have measurement of angle PAT plus measurement of angle TAW is equal to measurement of angle PAW. So that simply means that PAT plus this one is equal to the entire thing. So we have 9x plus 2 plus 3x plus 4 is equal to 90 degrees. So let's go ahead and combine our like terms. So 9x and 3x, that's going to give me 12x. And then you have 2 plus 4, that's 6. That's equal to 90. If you subtract the 6, you get 12x is equal to 84, making x 7. So I wanted to find PAT, so we're going to plug 7 in. So that would be 9x plus 2. And instead of having an x, we're going to replace that with a 7. So 9 times 7 is 63, making the measurement of angle PAT 65. Forgot to write this. And there you have it. Our next problem says that angle CRT is supplementary to angle TRM. What does supplementary mean? Supplementary means that the angles are going to add to 180 degrees, which means we're going to have a straight angle. So if CRT is 14x plus 4, and the measurement of angle TRM is 5x minus 14, find x and find the measurement of angle TRM. So usually when you have supplementary angles, you have one obtuse angle and one acute angle. So one's obtuse, one's acute. How do you know which one is which? Well, to be honest, it doesn't really matter as long as you set up your angle addition statement correctly. However, if you think about this x is being multiplied by 14, and this x is being multiplied by 5. So we can probably assume that this expression right here is going to be the obtuse angle. So let's label that on our diagram. So we have CRT, and we're going to assume that that's the obtuse angle because the multiplier is bigger. That's going to be 14x plus 4. And then TRM is 5x minus 14. We're going to find the measure of angle, or find x and then find the measure of angle TRM, which looks, oops, I forgot to write my m, y'all. there's my M. Sorry about that. So TRM, and then we're going to be finding the measurement of this angle here. So let's write our angle addition statement. We have measurement of angle CRT plus measurement of angle TRM is equal to the measurement of angle CRM. So remember, a lot of people go straight to the 180 degrees here, but that is an angle. It's a straight angle. So it's angle CRM that represents the straight angle. So now let's substitute all of our expressions in. So CRT is right here. So that one's going to be 14x plus 4. TRM is 5x minus 14. And then CRM is my straight angle. Then we're going to combine like terms. So 14x and 5x, that is going to give me 19x. And then 4 and negative 14, that's going to give me a negative 10. To solve for the x, we need to add the 10 over. So we get 19x equals 190. And then we divide by 19 on each side. We get x equals 10. Now we need to take the answer that I found for x, substitute it back in so I can find the measurement of angle TRM. So measurement of angle TRM is 5x minus 14. So 5 times 10 minus 14. That's 50 minus 14, which is 36 degrees. And also, don't forget to write your angle addition statement here. So angle UVW and angle WVX are complementary angles. What does complementary mean? Complementary means that these two angles are going to add 1090 degrees. So let's try and draw that. Go ahead and pause the video and sketch a picture of what you think this problem looks like. Okay, I've drawn a quick sketch of the problem. So I have UVW as complementary to WVX, and they're complementary noted here with my 90-degree angle. And then UVW is x minus 10, so let's put right there. And WVX is 4x minus 10, so I put that there. So go ahead, solve this problem. Make sure you write your angle addition statement. You're finding the measurement of angle x. You're finding UVW and the measurement of WVX. Okay, for my answer for x, I got 22. So let's take a look. So measurement of UVW was right here. Measurement of WVX is right here. And then UVX is represented by those two angles when you add together to get 90. So I combine my like terms after I substituted. So x and 4x is 5x, negative 10 and negative 10 is negative 20. Add the 20, divide by 5, and you get x equals 22. So to get the measurement of the angles, we just had to substitute our x back in. So if I was looking at UVW, that is x minus 10, which would be 22 minus 10, and 22 minus 10 is 12 degrees. And then if I was looking at WVX, that's 4x minus 10. So 4 times 22 minus 10, that's going to give me 88. Then 88 minus 10 is 78 degrees. I know it might seem a little bit repetitive to write your angle addition statement here and to write it in the box, but when you write it up here, it really helps you line up what you have to substitute in for each angle, and it just helps you keep your work a little bit more organized.
Let's take a look at the next one.
We have EFG and GFH are supplementary. So if they're supplementary, that means they add to 180 degrees. So go ahead and sketch a quick picture of what this problem looks like. Okay, so here's my picture of the problem. So for my angle addition statement, we have measurement of angle EFG plus measurement of angle GFH is equal to the measurement of angle EFH. So again, EFG is this angle right here. GFH is this angle. And then EFH is that straight angle that gives us 180. So go ahead, solve the entire problem on your own. So pause the video, show all of your work, and then restart the video to check your answers. Okay, so I got an answer of x equals 48. So when you combine your like terms, you have 3x and half x, that's 3.5x. And then combining 17 and negative 5, that's 12. After you subtract the 12 and divide by 3.5, you get an answer of 48 for x. Then if I want to find EFG, you take your answer for x, substitute it into that expression. So 3 times 48 is 144. 144 plus 17 is 161. And then to find GFH, we take our answer for x, substitute it in. So 1/2 of 48, subtracting 5. So half of 48 is 24. 24 minus 5 is 19. So if you're ever curious about whether or not your answers are actually right, if we know that these angles are supplementary, then that means 161 plus 19 should equal 180. And it does. So I know that my answers are correct. Same thing applies up here for this problem. In this problem, remember, the angles were complementary. So that means 12 plus 78, they should equal 90, which they do. So that's a good way to check your work.